Hey, this is Nick with Treeline Sports. I'm going to show you how to break down a 1911. It's a Springfield Loaded. It's an entry level to Springfield. So first thing you're going to want to do is we have a torque spit on the top of the barrel bushing. So you're going to want to get an Allen key and just remove that right there. That recoil rod's going to come right on out, and then you're going to need your barrel, your bushing barrel. You're going to want to push down on that. You're going to want to turn your barrel nut to the left. Come on. After you do that, be careful that your recoil rod doesn't spring on out. After you do that, pull your spring out, and then your bushing should come right out. You're going to want to turn it to the right, and it'll come right on out. After you do that, you're going to want to pull back. I pull back on my hammer just for the sheer fact of it makes it a little bit easier for the slide to come to the rear. After you do that, you're going to want, there's going to be two cutouts on your slide. You're going to want that to line up with the back cutout. After that, you're going to push from the other side, and your slide release is going to come right out. After that, you're just going to pull forward on your slide. You should be able to pull on your slide. It comes right apart. And your barrel is going to slide right out through the front of your slide. After that, you're just going to want to grab your AP brush. We use ProShot lubricant. It's an all-in-one. It's a lubricant and a cleaner. Let me grab a rag here so I don't make a mess. After that, you're just going to want to clean where your barrel seats here, your magazine well, and I like to pull back on my hammer and get the inside of the hammer. After you get that all nice and clean, you're going to grab a rag, wipe off any excess oil. And then now I'll come and I'll do the slide. And then I'll work on my spring. Okay. Got your recoil rod here. You got your bushing right here. Okay, essentially now I'm going to do my barrel. Okay, everything's all nice and clean now. I'm going to put it back together. So the way you put these guys back together is you're going to want to get your slide, turn your slide upside down. You're going to want to put your barrel in. That goes in through the front. After you get that in, you're going to make sure your barrel nut here is flush, straight up and down. And then you're going to want to get your guide rod here. There is a groove on this for your barrel. So this right here is just going to sit right on your barrel. And then you're going to want to get your spring. Put your recoil spring back on. Okay. So now with this, I do the 1911 upside down. So that way nothing comes apart. And then I just slide it on to the frame. There you go. And then I'm going to put my slide release back in. There you go. You got your side release in. Now the only thing left is your bushing, your barrel bushing. And to do that, you're going to want to put your barrel bushing in. Turn it to the left. Put your recoil rod in. You're going to get your cap. Get your bushing nut back over here. And then you're going to get your guide rod here, put it back in. And just tighten it up. You don't have to crank these down, just a little quarter turn after. Once it gets tight, just give it a little quarter turn. After that, you are finished. Rack it back once. Grab your hammer so that way you're not dry firing it. You shouldn't be dry firing hammer fired guns. It'll destroy the firing pin on it. So just gently glide that forward. Now I know everything works and the firearm's fully assembled, and now it's all clean and lubricated.